Are you selling your house and curious if having an open house is the right move to get your home sold? Well, there's some common misconceptions, and I'm going to go into that right now so you can find out the truth about open houses. Hey, I'm Adam D with the Local Connect and KW Realty, and another big question I'm getting right now is an open house best for me to sell my house? And I want to let you know there's some common misconceptions. So here's the truth, what you need to know about an open house if you're selling your home. The biggest myth about open houses is that it will not sell your house. So a lot of sellers believe that an open house is going to be the best thing for them, and a lot of buyers for their home is going to come through their house at the day of the open house. And what the truth is that more often than not, the buyers that come through the door will not be buying your home. They may buy a different home, but not yours. In fact, the open house is more of a benefit to the salesperson holding it than it is to the homeowner. This is how it works most of the time, is that the real estate agent can meet new clients at the open house and sell them another home. But a lot of times the people walking through the door may not be very motivated or ready to buy right now. That's why they're at the open house. Or they may not be a buyer at all. They may be a nosy neighbor who's thinking about selling and they want to see what the competition looks like. They're certainly not going to be buying your home if they already live nearby you. One thing that sellers believe a lot is that they want to make sure their agent is working hard, and they should be. And it's hard to see what type of advertising they're doing behind a computer screen. So an open house is one way for a real estate agent to show their seller or their client that they're working hard. We want to make sure that we're being strategic and actually doing things that's going to actually help you sell your home. And doing an open house is one way to do that. And one way that it works very well is if we condense all showings into one day. If you said that you wanted to sell your house in a weekend and it's the only time it's available for showings, then yes, certainly. Let's have an open house and have all the buyers competing against each other to go into that open house on one day. But otherwise, your most serious buyers are going to want to schedule a private showing with their real estate agent. They're probably not going to show up at an open house if they're a real serious buyer who's motivated to do something soon. Another thing you want to think about as a homeowner is safety reasons, of course, for an open house. It's very difficult for the real estate agent to play bodyguard or security guard and, protect your home. So there's safety things to think about. You're gonna have a lot of people in your house going all different directions, and the real estate agent, number one, isn't security, number two, can't be in every room of the house at the same time. So if you have any questions about safety, I'd recommend not having an open house. So here's an example. As a salesperson, I've met many clients at open houses, but they've never purchased that home. In fact, I've worked with them many years later to purchase an additional home, which worked out great for me, but didn't help the homeowner at the original open house. And on the flip side, I have sold many homes to buyers just days before or after the open house. How are we to predict that the open house is going to fit the schedule of the buyer? In fact, there was just one recently where the seller had an open house planned, didn't have a good turnout for it. We had a private showing with a buyer just a few days later. That buyer ended up buying the house. It had nothing to do with the open house that caused that buyer. Furthermore, if you click the link below, we'll show you a graph that shows where buyers actually came from that purchased homes. And open houses represent a very small portion of buyers and how they found the house that they purchased. In fact, I believe if we were to really dig into the data, it's mostly new constructions that are sold at open houses. Your resale homes, again, really shouldn't be reliant upon an open house unless there's a special condition where we have to get the buyers in on a certain day or time that really would make an open house super efficient. So now you know some of the myths and common misconceptions about an open house. Open houses are not for everybody, but they might be a great fit for you. So reach out to me and we can go over some specific strategies on how to sell your home and what would be the best strategy for you. If you like the real estate tips and tricks we're giving you on these videos, please subscribe so that you're alerted of the next video. Thanks again for watching. I'm Adam D with KW Realty. We'll see you again soon on the next video.